Hello, in the earlier video, I explained the line 1 to 15 from Act 3rd Scene 1st, The Merchant of Venice. Today I am going to explain later lines after the line 15. Now the speech is of Salerno. Earlier, Salerno and Salenio are discussing about the wreckage of Antonio's ship. They were wishing that this rumor will be a rumor, but basically both know that this is not a rumor. Now Salerno is saying, come the full stop. Salerno is saying to Salenio, please use the word full stop, matlab please conclude what you are saying. Salenio answered, okay, what sayest thou? What you are saying? Why? Well, the end is, he hath lost a ship. The conclusion is that Antonio is really lost his ship. Then Salerno says, I put means I wish. It might prove the end of his losses. It might prove the end of his Antonio's losses. Salerno is wishing that Antonio has lost a lot. Now this wreckage of ship will be the last of his losses. Salenio then says, let me say Amen betimes. Let me say Amen. Amen means, Amen is said at the end of the prayer. When someone is wishing something, so at the end of the prayer they use Amen. Now Salenio says that please let me say the word Amen. Lest means aisa na ho ki. Lest the devil cross my prayer. Because he has a doubt, if he is wishing something and devil enters, then the wish or the prayer will not be accepted. This is mythological, or this is the old superstition in Elizabethan age. When a prayer when a prayer is going to be said and some devil enters in the prayer, so the prayer would lose its effect. This is their superstition. So here Salerno is using this superstition like this, because he sees that someone is coming before him. For here he comes in the likeness of a Jew, because here Salerno is considered Shylock devil. He is saying that the devil is coming before us in the likeness of Jew, in the disguise of a Jew. Enter Shylock. Here between his lines Shylock enter. Then Salerno asks Shylock, how now? How are you, Shylock? What news among the merchants? Please tell me. What is going on with the merchants on the Rialto? Anything you have heard? Shylock is in another mood, and he is not answering. He is puzzled because of the elopement of her daughter. So he is asking from Salenio, you knew none so well as you of my daughter's flight. You knew none so well. I think you knew. You knew, because nobody knew. Nobody knew better than you. Nobody knew better than you. You knew, na? You knew my daughter's flight. You knew my daughter's elopement. Salerno answered, that is certain. Yeah, it is certain. I, for my part, if I talk about according to my views, knew the tailor. I knew the tailor. I knew the person that made the wings she flew with her. I knew the tailor. I knew that person with whom she flew away. With whom she flew away with some disguise. Here is a metaphor. Tailor is used for the person, the lover of Jessica, who is Lorenzo. Wings are used for the disguise because Jessica eloped in the disguise of a page, in the attire of a page. Page matlab a boy servant. She took the get-up of a boy servant, then she eloped during the masquerade. So Salerno has all the information. So he is saying, okay, yeah, I know the person. I know the tailor. I know the person with whom Jessica had ran away. Jessica had eloped. Salerno. And Shylock for his own part knew the word was flashed, and then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam. And Shylock, you are mature enough. For his own part, you also knew very well that when the word, here is also a metaphor. At first we understand it at the way of a bird. If you knew the word, you know very well. When a bird, any bird, was fledged, was fully feathered. When the baby bird was fully feathered, it is the nature of any baby bird to leave the dam, to leave the mother bird. So when the bird fully fledged, the bird has full power to fly in the sky. So the bird never stay at its home. Yeah, at its home. It ran away. Same happened with Jessica. When Jessica fully feathered or fully matured, that's the nature of every girl or every boy to leave their mother, their guardian, their parents, something. Shylock became angry and then Shylock answered, she is damned for it. If really this happened to her, if really she thought like that, she had to leave me, so she will be cursed for it. She will be cursed for this act. Sally, no, that is certain. That is certain, she will be cursed. If devil may be her judge, but she will be cursed if the person who is going to judge her will be a devil. So in the court of a devil, she is cursed, but in the court of anybody, she is not cursed. This is the nature. This is natural complexion of any young or mature person. Shylock, my own flesh and blood to rebel. Shylock very angry and he is saying that my own flesh and blood, my own daughter rebel against me, protest against me. Oh, very sad it is. She is my biological daughter and she is behaving against me like this. Shylock, my own Salerino answered, there is more difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. Salerino is saying, no, she is not your flesh and blood. There is more and more difference between thy flesh, thy means your, between your flesh and her flesh, like jet and ivory. As the difference between jet and ivory, jet is fully black, deep black color, and ivory is white color. As the difference between deep black color and ivory color, same difference between you and your daughter. Same difference between the flesh of you and the flesh of your daughter. More between your bloods. If I talk about your bloods now, then there is between red wine and Rhenice. As the difference between red wine and the Rhenice means white wine, wine from the Rhine Valley. But tell me, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss? Do you hear anything about the Antonio's loss, about the Antonio's shipwreckage? Do you hear or not?